Hi everybody, this is Charles with Good Green Everything, helping you choose better qualities of life. Today I'm going to show you how to make my Superballs. Are you excited? Alright, so we're going to go by ingredient by ingredient. So the first ingredient is dates. Now these right here I got from the farmer's market and it costs about $5 per pound versus $6.99 for 12 ounces at the supermarket. So I'm happy about the deal that I got from there. And next one is going to be our cacao nibs. Now this is our first superfood that I'm going to be talking about and just showing you a little bit right there. This is the package it comes in. And raw cacao is one of the most nutritious foods on the planet. It has lots of antioxidants and a great mineral profile. So go for the raw cacao, not so much for the chocolate you find in your favorite candy bar or your old favorite candy bar because you might not want to be eating that anymore. Next, we have our maca powder. This is our second superfood in the Superballs. And maca powder is kind of cool, actually. It comes from originally from the Andean foothills, and it grew in a harsh environment, had to adapt to that environment, and therefore we have our adaptogenic superfood, which actually helps complement any kind of deficiency you have in terms of stressors that you have in your body, and it helps make up for whatever you're lacking from a stress that you might be having on your body. Next is our hemp seeds, and I'm sure we've gotten a lot of notoriety thanks to the media for hemp and its cousin, which I'm sure you know what it is, basically cannabis. But besides all of that, hemp seeds are really nutritious. They're complete protein. They have omega-3 fatty acids, an appropriate ratio of omega-3 fatty acids to omega-6 fatty acids, and also other nutrients in them as well. So really nice complement for our Superballs, and it's our third superfood in the superfood balls. And our next ingredient, which isn't necessarily a superfood, but it's really good for you. And coconut has a laundry list of benefits to your health, and it's just way too many to go over right now. One thing that I will mention is that it has beneficial fatty acids in it. Coconut is actually mostly made up of fat, good fats for you. The next superfood that I want to talk about, this is our real superfood. This is our fourth official superfood in the Superballs, is our goji berries. And these have such a vibrant red colors because they have lots of vitamin A in them. And they also are complete protein with the 8 essential amino acids in them. And they have also iron in them. So it's actually a power-packed superfood that'll help you get through a workout if you want. Our next ingredient is our spirulina. And like the goji berries, it has lots of vitamin A in it. That's why it has this dark green color. And it also has a lot of good fatty acids in it, just like the hemp seeds and the coconut shreds. Our next ingredient is our honey. Now, this honey I like because I got from the farmer's market at a good deal, and also you get it from the farmer's market. You're supporting local producers. And this honey is pretty neat because the honey is actually pollinated sage plants. So it has a nice hint of sage in it, which I think adds more of a depth to the flavor and the sweetness at the same time. Next we have our salt, and this is sea salt, which is better than your conventional table salt because it has more of those minerals in it, which make it more of a healthy additive versus something that just makes it complement the sweet taste. But I like that sea salt in there. And then for other seasonings we have in there, spices, we have your ginger and your cinnamon, and those you can add to taste. So all these ingredients combined, they make a batch which will yield about 16 Superballs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine all these ingredients and I'm going to put it in this food processor right here. It's going to chop it all up into a nice gooey, moldable meal. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you in 1 second. Alright, so here we are with the Superball ingredients after they've been through the processor, and you see it's kind of like a malleable type meal. You're going to crush it together into one big ball, and we're going to take little smaller chunks off of it. Just as a note, what you want to do when it's in the food processor is that you want to pulse it, and you want to see if it's clumping up a little bit, like sometimes the honey, parts of the honey like to hang out on the side of the food processor. and just like a few little hemp seeds, a few little coconut shreds will hang out. And if you got that happening, you want to get a spatula and just like scrape the sides a little bit so it's not so uneven. You know, you got one big blob of honey, and then you get like basically a Superball that's half honey and half superfood ingredients. This was a fairly clean process. You can see there's not much clumping on the sides, so this is not too bad. So I'm gonna just put this together. And it's gonna be like a few loose ingredients on the bottom. Just gonna pick it up, start pushing it together. And feel free to be a little rough. You know, the ball needs a little bit of tough love. Just want to kind of squeeze it together. Sometimes it doesn't all stick out, and there's going to be a few little crumbs and stuff that are going to be left on the bottom. That's fine. So what you can see here is that I am forming a super ball, and then we're going to take the super ball and we're going to make little mini balls, or just basically the regular super ball. I'm just going to roll it up and give it a few squeezes, and about that size. If you want to weigh it, it comes out to about an ounce. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ball and I'm going to get a bowl of coconut shreds, and I'm going to kind of roll some coconut shreds into it, and it's going to be a nice, fluffy, coconut shreddy type super ball, ready for eating. Okay, so right now we're going to take the big super ball that we have. We're going to take a little chunk off it, about an ounce in weight, and we're going to cover it with the coconut shreds. So I've got my little ball right here, and you might have noticed earlier that you saw a lot of crumbs, kind of dry ingredients flowing around. You're seeing that it's actually still pretty cohesive, and that's thanks to the honey and the dates, which kind of adds to the malleability and the basic reason why it stays together. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of coconut flakes and squeeze those in, and I'm going to roll it into the finalized version of the super ball. And there you have it. And just gonna keep doing that. Grab up another chunk, same thing, kind of squeezing malleable type ball. Just gonna squeeze it together. These things are really great, actually. There are a variety of uses that you can have them for. You make like a whole batch of 16 that lasts you the whole week. You have like 2 a day. And it's really great to snack on. You just grab it and you go and you eat it, and it's fairly rich. So it'll be good for you, you know, for a little while, like on your ride to work or in between meals if you want. Other people that I've talked with have said that they're also good for before you work out. It's a good way to increase your energy so you can, you know, get a good workout in. You feel like you've, you know, got the necessary amount of whatever exertion, whatever you're doing at the gym. So very diverse in terms of what you can use it for. Lots of nutrients, about 77 calories per ball. Pretty good thing to have. These super balls are really super. All right, and now we have our finished product. Now it's time for the best part. We get to eat it. That's super. Thanks for watching Good Green Everything. This is Charles signing out.